Hello and welcome to another Travel Risk Management Health, Safety and Security Advisory Tip. My name is Tony Ridley. I'm Editor-in-Chief at TravelRiskManagementSolutions.com. The distinction and differentiation between leadership and management is constantly at loggerheads when it comes to travel, and certainly the travel risk management process. There are leadership choices and there are management tasks associated. It should be clearly defined, it should be a complementary process, but it should also be clearly understood as to who has what particular roles. Leadership choices in particular in terms of the pursuit of new business, the dedication of resources, how risk management systems will be addressed, risk tolerance, culture, appetite associated to the organisation must be defined by an executive, authoritative individual or group within the business. Increasingly, individuals themselves play a role in those leadership choices. That is, the decision to travel to a location may be as a result of that individual having an invested interest, identification of an opportunity, or seeing a requirement to travel to that location. Therefore, their leadership needs to work or dovetail in with the leadership process associated with travel and travel risk management in general. Now, management tasks are much different. Tasks are derived as actionable points, things to do, processes, monitoring, surveillance, and so on. Very rarely do individuals share both roles. That is, from the leadership choice decision-making process to the management tasks, very, very rarely, and increasingly even less likely, do individuals or groups share the same process. What that means is that the decision to travel, the decision for particular methodologies, the particular decisions associated to resources, the risk tolerance will be made by a group, and then those responsible for the day-to-day activities and the prosecution and the implementation of those visions, those directives, those guidances will sit with another group. Now, the reason I identify this is that it needs to be clear that both groups have adequately communicated. That is, that the leadership have been provided with all of the information, the relevant details and the associated consideration points before they come to those decisions. Or, in the event that they do come to an ill-informed or misinformed outcome, then management is responsible for providing, shaping and feeding back into that decision-making cycle, because from a legal perspective, they still share a duty of care and an obligation legally for the outcome of those decisions as it affects each and every individual. And then leadership needs to communicate how they derived or the associated background details to the specific management tasks. There's nothing worse than management implementing processes and systems with no understanding with the leadership objectives or the culture or the aspirations of the organisations behind the details that led to that particular mechanism, because that ultimately results in poor efficiency, poor productivity, and certainly diminished safety. So again, both of these groups need to collaborate effectively, and each need to be sharing and communicating on a regular basis. And regular is not annually, regular is not biannual. This is on a far more frequent basis. Individuals that manage, individuals that lead need to be aware of all of the activities, because travel changes on a daily basis. Threats, hazards and associated decision points change on a daily basis. Therefore, constant and frequent communications in any format is required. Once again, thanks very much for joining us for another Travel Risk Management Health, Safety and Security Advisory. For more information and videos on this subject, please visit the website at www.travelriskmanagementsolutions.com.
Do you travel for business? Your health and safety is at risk. At Travel Risk Management Solutions, we help you reduce the risk of business travel. Get information and support for your company's social and legal objectives of reducing, managing or eliminating business travel risks. We provide online business hazard identification information, location-specific business travel information, manager's guides, tools and checklists, training resources, and consulting. We ensure that business leaders and travel managers make informed decisions. Remove fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Ensure your workplace health and safety includes business travel today. Get your tips from www.travelriskmanagementsolutions.com.